Absolutely. All right, this is our yoga flow. We're going to use a set of blocks. If you'd like to use a strap, feel free to grab one. I don't traditionally cue with it for this particular flow, but I certainly can if you have one. We're going to start in a comfortable seat. You can have a seat on the floor. You can have a seat on a block. You're just finding somewhere comfortable. Maybe crisscross applesauce, legs can be extended, and just resting your arms by your side, maybe on your knees. Palms facing up to receive energy. Relax your shoulders down from your ears, and just breathing. On your inhales, expand your lungs in all dimensions. Let it all go on your exhale. Inhale, expand your belly, ribs, and lungs. Lungs, ribs, and belly, let it all go. Maybe set an intention for class today. On your next breath in, fill all the way to the top, lengthening through the crown of your head. Now seal your lips, breathing in and out through your nose. Once you reach the top, hold the length in your spine and relax your shoulders further down from your ears on your exhale. More rounds of breath here. On your next breath, maybe wiggle your fingers. Maybe draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, lift up, draw the nape of your neck toward your spine. One more time, chin to chest. Gaze up, look up, deep back bend. Come back to center, draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. Inhale through center, exhale left ear to left shoulder. Inhale through center, gently flutter your eyes open, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze. Deep cactus, spread your fingers as wide as you can. Inhale, arms overhead, gaze the center. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze. One more time, inhale, reach. Exhale, bend and lift. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, release your left arm by your left side, deep side bend to the left. Inhale through center, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand by your right hip on the floor on a block, deep side bend to the right. Inhale through center, we're gonna add on. Exhale, left side bend. Hold it for the inhale, reach the right fingertips long. Exhale, cactus your right arm. Inhale, reach. Exhale, rotate your right pinky to your left thumb. Hold that right arm as long as you can, reach all the way out in front. Big semicircle. Planted by your right hip on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, bend your elbow. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left pinky to right thumb. Hold the left arm long, big semicircle. Full body stretch. Release your left hand down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Gently rock forward. We're going to find a tabletop at the center of our mat. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Tuck your toes, hammock your belly, and lift your gaze. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine, bringing your gaze towards your navel. Inhale, tuck your toes, hammock your belly. Gentle back bend. On your exhales, press it all away. Create space between your shoulder blades. Continuing here with your cat and cow, spread your fingertips wide. Deep inhale. Exhale, spiral your elbow creases to the top of the mat. One more time here. Inhale. Find your tabletop cow. Exhale, press it all away. Come back to a neutral spine. Find any organic movement that feels comfortable. Maybe it's bumping the hips side to side. Maybe it's taking some barrel rolls, hips towards your wrist. And then reverse that direction. Gently come back to center. Inhale, draw your right elbow high. Gaze up, look up. Exhale, right elbow taps your left wrist. Inhale, reach your right elbow high. Exhale, tap your left wrist. Inhale, right elbow high, reach your right arm to the sky. Gaze up, look up. Exhale, thread your right arm all the way under and through the left side body. Lower your right hand, lower your right cheek or ear. Thread the needle. You're welcome to stay here with your left arm boxed out. You're welcome to reach your left arm to the top of your mat. You want to do a half bind, reach your left hand around towards your right hip. Gently plant your left hand under your shoulder if it's extended or binded. Press into your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand under your right shoulder. Inhale, left elbow high, gaze up, look up. Exhale, left elbow taps right wrist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tap. One more. Inhale, reach. This time extend your left arm high. Gaze up towards your left fingertips. Exhale, thread your left arm under and through the right side body as far as you can, and then release your left hand. Allow your left cheek or ear to come towards the floor or a block. Staying here and thread the needle or extending your right arm to the top of your mat. Maybe you want to find that half bind, reaching your right hand towards your left hip. Plant your right hand to your right shoulder. If it's extended or binded, press into your palm. Inhale, reach your left arm high. Exhale, release your left hand under your left shoulder. Wrists come back under your shoulders. Untuck your toes. Extend your right leg straight back. Right leg is at hip height. Strong point through your right toes. Inhale, lift an inch or two higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen, kick it straight back. Exhale, big arch up and over to the left side. Tap the left side of your mat. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, biggest arch up and over, pressing the ball of your right foot in towards the floor. Looking over your left shoulder, maybe you see your right toes. To get deeper, draw your right heel closer towards the floor. To lessen that stretch, rock towards your toes, bringing your shoulders closer over towards your fingertips. Release your right knee to the outside of your left knee, calf, or ankle. Untuck both your toes and press your hips back for an outer hip stretch. Maybe gazing down towards your knees. Eagle legs. Inhale, rise up, stack your shoulders back over your wrist. Extend your right leg straight, so in that curtsy, keep that leg straight and draw it all the way up and over to the outside of your right hip. We're going to find gate pose. Seal the sole of your right foot, tuck your left toes, draw your hips back, and then forward. 2 more times, draw the hips back, and forward. 1 more time. On the next one, hold the shoulders stacked over the wrists. Walk your hands towards your left knee. Inhale, rise up. Gate pose. Exhale, release your right arm by your right side. Deep side bend. Reach your left fingertips long as your left bicep hugs your left ear. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left arm by your left knee on the floor or a block. Reach your right fingertips long. Long line of energy, sealing your right foot to the floor and reaching your right hand long diagonal. Squeeze your glutes, engage your core. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk your hands back out under your shoulders. Tuck your right knee in, coming back to your tabletop. And just moving here. Anything that feels good. Maybe it's side to side. We're going to repeat that on the left side. Back from your tabletop. Inhale, lengthen your left leg straight back. Strong point through your left toes. Hips are square. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale to an inch or two higher. Exhale, tuck your knee in toward your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rainbow tap up and over to the outer right thigh. Inhale, kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose, crunch and hold, round your spine for 3, 2, and 1. Kick that left leg straight back. Big arch up and over to the outside of your right hip. Looking over your right shoulder, and maybe you see your left toes. Same options here. You can rock forwards and backwards. Any kind of movement that feels comfortable in your body today. Stacking your shoulders back on top of your wrists. Release your left knee to the outside of your right knee, calf or ankle. Untuck both of your toes and press your hips back. Eagle legs on this side. Noticing how this side may feel compared to the other side. Inhale, rock forward. Straighten that left leg, coming back to that curtsy. Keep that left leg as straight as you can. Drop all the way up and over outside from your left hip. Sealing the sole of your left foot to the floor. Wrists stay under your shoulders. Tuck your right toes. Press your hips back. Inhale, rise up. 2 more times. Press the hips back. Right hip towards right heel and forward. Gently rock forward, stacking your shoulders back on top of your wrists. Walk your hands back into your right knee. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, left arm by your left side. Deep side bend. Right fingertips reach. Inhale, rise up through center, shoulders over your hips. Exhale, release your right hand by your right knee on the floor or a block at any height. Lengthen your left fingertips long as you seal your left bicep to your left ear. Keeping that left foot grounded towards the floor. Squeeze your inner thighs, engage your core. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Walk your hands back out under your shoulders. Slide that left knee in, coming back to your tabletop. Bump the hips side to side. Get nice and warm. From your tabletop, tuck your toes, walk your hands up, palm print forward, lift your hips to the sky. Coming into your downward facing dog. Lower your heels towards the floor to feel that stretch along your calves. Now bend into your left knee as you lift your left heel towards the sky. Switching sides, lower your left heel, bend into your right knee. And then just moving here as you pedal out your dog, alternating, bending and extending one knee at a time. Lowering the opposite foot, biceps hug your ears as your gaze continues towards the tops of your thighs. Gently lower your heels towards the floor. Press into your finger pads. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle. Kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, and then kick your right foot through for fallen star. Option to reach your left arm high. Exhale, lower the hips all the way down. Once your hips arrive, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Reach for your toes, your ankles, your calves, your thighs. Hold it here for one more breath. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, cartwheel down back to the top of your mat. Plant your hands, lift your hips, kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee into your nose. Step your right foot between your palms, lower your left knee towards the floor. Holding here and low lunge. Inhale, rise up, low crescent, arms overhead. Back toes can be tucked or untucked. Release your right hand by your right side, deep side bend over to the left. Inhale, come back through center, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand to the inside of your right foot. On the floor on a block, sweep your right arm high. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder forwards and backwards. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, sweep and tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, left arm to meet. Coming back to that low crescent, shoulders over your hips. Tuck your back left foot if it was untucked. Press into your front right foot. Lift your back knee. Coming into high crescent. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, lightning crescent. Hinge forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, hinge and sweep. One more. Inhale, rise, commit to that bend, that front right knee. Exhale, sweep and hold. Lengthen through your fingertips to the back of the mat. Lengthen the crown of your head over your right toes. Hold the hinge forward, sweep your arms around in front. Pivot your left toes, open your left arm up, find your warrior two. Deep bend that right knee like we're surfing on our mat. Inhale, lift, big star, straighten that right leg. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep bend. One more time, lift. Bend and stay. Find the deepest bend in that right knee. Look over your right fingertips. Maybe you can see the inside of your right foot. Flip your right palm to the sky. Reverse your warrior, but draw your left arm towards your right knee. Reach your right arm back. Push and pull with those arms. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Flip your left palm to the sky. Extended side, left arm overhead, but pull that right arm back to your left hip. One more time, come back to that warrior two. Change nothing in the legs. Flip your right palm to the sky. Bicep to your reverse. Press your left fingertips forward. Exhale, come back to that warrior two. Flip your left palm to the sky. Extended side, push and pull with those arms. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Pivot your left toes, come back to your high crescent. Draw your right arm back, left arm forward. Exalted lunge, tick-tock that right hand behind you, left arm up. Gaze can be forward for balance, or to challenge your balance, gaze up or over your left shoulder. Exhale, cartwheel, left hand down, right arm to the sky. High lunge with a twist. Circle out your right ankle. Circle out your right wrist, my goodness. Circle out your right shoulder. Could you imagine circling out your right ankle right now? Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, tap your left hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach and hold. We're going to find horizon lunge. Start by trying to find a lizard lunge. Pivot to your outer front foot. Lower your back heel and reach your right fingertips to the inside of that back heel. Come back to that runner's lunge. Plant your right hand. Step your right foot back. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower down. Option to lower the knees at any time. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Press up. Mini cobra. Exhale, release down. Walk your hands to your lower rib cage. Press that full cobra. Come through tabletop or meet directly in downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Come back to your breath. Deep breath here. Bend and extend into each knee one at a time. Taking what you need in your down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Three-legged dog, lower your right heel. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Square out your hips, kick your left leg straight back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, and then kick your left foot through. Stay here with your palms planted and reach your right arm to the sky for fallen star. Gently lower the hips down. Once your hips arrive, inhale, arms overhead, both sit bones on the floor. Exhale, hinge forward, wide-legged forward fold. Hold it here for one more round of breath. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, cartwheel down to the top of the mat. Plant your hands, lift your hips. Kick your left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot in between your palms. Lower your right knee. Low lunge. Find your focus. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead, low crescent. Back toes can be tucked or untucked. Exhale, release your left arm by your left side. Side bend to the left. Feel that stretch all along the right side body. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside of your left foot. Left arm to the sky. Gaze up or down. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder, forwards and backwards. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach, thread the needle 2 more times. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, up to the sky. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, reach your right arm to meet the left. Low crescent. Tuck your back right foot. Lift your back right knee. Find your high crescent. Shoulders stacked over your hips. If you want to get a little bit deeper, bend that back right knee and lower your heel towards the floor. Open up that right hip flexor. Inhale, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, lightning crescent. Hinge forward, sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. Exhale, sweep and hover. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sweep, hover, and hold. Draw the arms around, front, big circle. Pivot your right toes, open your right arm up, find your warrior 2. Adjust your stance if you need to. Imagine you're trying to split the mat from your front left heel and your back right arch. Maybe look down to your left and maybe you can see your big toe. Inhale, lengthen, big star, straighten that front left leg. Exhale, deep bend. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, get as deep as you can to that warrior 2. Change nothing in the legs. Commit to that bend. Flip your left palm to the sky. Reverse your warrior. Left bicep to left ear. Press that right hand to your left knee. Come back to your warrior two, tee out the arms. Flip your right palm to the sky, extended side, right bicep to right ear, pull that left arm to your right hip. One more time each side, come back to warrior two. Left palm flips up, left bicep to left ear, hinge back, reach the fingertips forward. Warrior two. Right palm to the sky, extended side. Left bicep to left ear, left hand towards your right hip. Inhale, back to warrior two. Pivot your right toes. Come back to your high crescent. Change nothing in the legs, right arm forward, left arm back. Exalted lunge, draw your left arm down, right arm to the sky. Gazing up to challenge your balancer over your right shoulder. Gaze can come forward to add balance. Keep the T in the arms, cartwheel your right hand down to that front foot, left arm to the sky. Circle out your left wrist, circle out your shoulder. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, sweep and tap your right hip or thigh. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sweep and tap. Inhale, lift and hold, horizon lunge. Pivot to that outer edge of your front left foot. Pivot to the outer edge of that back foot and lower your right hip. Opening up your right thigh to the sky. Come back, cartwheel down. Hands frame your left foot. Step your left foot back. Option to lower the elbows, lower the knees. All the way down. Once you arrive, untuck your toes. Press up, mini cobra. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to your low rib cage. Press up, full cobra. Come through tabletop or directly downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Come back to your breath. Deep bend, deep extend. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle. Kick your right leg straight back. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to nose. Kick it straight back. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Kick it through. Option, lift that left hand. Lower your hips down. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Cartwheel your hands back to the top of the mat. Press into your palms, lift your hips. Kick your right leg straight back. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Hold that knee bent. Now draw your right knee to your right wrist. Lower your knee down. Lower that back left knee down. We're going to find half pigeon here. If you want to get a little bit deeper, you can tuck the left toes, drawing that left leg back. Always an option to place one or two blocks under your right hip to keep the hips square. Stay here. You can walk your hands toward your midline on blocks or on the floor. Maybe find gentle back bend. When you're ready, walk yourself forward, placing your palms or your forearms onto blocks or the floor. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Neither hip has to touch the floor. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. You want to get into a quad stretch for that left leg. Bend your left knee, bringing your heel towards your glutes, and reach your right hand around. This is also a great opportunity for a strap. Just holding on to your left toes, your foot, maybe your pant leg, maybe your calf. Gently release your left leg if it's binded. Walk your right hand back under your right shoulder. Lower your right hip all the way to the floor, just like you're sitting back in a chair. Slide your left knee up to meet the sole of your right foot. We're going to do a hip mobility drill. Hands can start behind your back. If you want to get a little bit of core work, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your knees to the sky, plant your feet to the floor, and rotate your knees to the back. Now your left knee is forward, sole of your left foot is on your right knee. Inhale, lift your knees, both glutes on the floor, knees to the sky, rotate back to the top of the mat. One more time in each direction, change coming up, knees to the sky, feet on the floor, rotate to the back. Make sure both knees are on your mat. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, press your hips forward as you reach your arms back. Exhale, lower the hips down, slow and steady. Once both hips arrive, chest is lifted, lift your knees to the sky, feet on the floor, and back to the top of the mat. Making sure both knees once again are on your mat. Inhale, lift your hips. Press your hips forward, reach your arms back. Squeeze the glutes, exhale, lower all the way down. Once both sit bones are on the floor, extend that left leg back, coming back to your pigeon pose. Take what you need here for 2 rounds of breath. Maybe it's a back bend, maybe side to side, maybe a forward fold. Gently rock back through center, tuck your left toes, press into your finger pads, and lift your hips as you seal that right foot right where it was. We're going to find curtsy pyramid here. You should automatically feel that stretch in the outer right hip and glute. To get a little bit deeper, just like a traditional pyramid pose, we're going to rotate our hips in a clockwise motion. Pull that left hip forward, right hip back. Notice the deepening stretch. You can get deeper by straightening the legs or get a little bit less by bending one or both of your knees. You can walk your fingertips to the back, left foot, maybe bringing your forehead towards your knee. Now your legs are staggered or almost like you're walking on a tightrope. So if you get the weebles and wobbles, that is totally normal. Bring your hands back to frame your left foot if they were pulled back. Bring your hands to the inside that front right foot and pivot your toes to the long edge of your mat. You can always shorten or widen your distance. Toes are slightly turned inward as your heels are outward. Coming into a wide-legged fold. Releasing any tension that you may be holding in your head, neck, or shoulders, melting into the floor. You can grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. Find a gentle sway from side to side. Releasing the back side of your body. Gently come back through center, release your hands towards the floor. Left arm stays on the floor, under your chin, on the floor on a block. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, release your left hand to meet the right. Left hand stays on the floor on a block. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, release your right hand. Bring your hands to your right foot, pivot your toes, bending deep into that right knee, plant your palms and step your right foot back to meet the left. Come back to your down dog, pedal, pedal, pedal. We're going to repeat that on the left side. Inhale, left leg high, bend your left knee, stack your hip, square out your hips. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Kick it straight back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Kick your left foot through. Option to reach your right arm to the sky, fallen star. Gently lower your hips down towards the floor. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Like we just did, but using the floor as a splint. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, plant your hands, top of the mat, under your shoulders. Lift your hips, kick your left leg up and back. Bend your left knee, stack your hip, lower your right heel. Keep your left knee bent and then draw your left knee to your left wrist. Once it arrives, lower your right knee. You're welcome to tuck your right toes back, lengthening on that right hip flexor. Always an option to place 1 or 2 blocks underneath your left hip to keep your hips square. You want to find a gentle back bend. Walk your hands toward your midline on the floor or on blocks at any height. Gazing up or forward. Stay there in your back bend as long as you like. When you're ready, you can walk your hands forward, bringing your forearms or your palms down to the floor or to blocks. Maybe find a gentle sway from side to side. Bring your hips back to center. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your right heel in toward your right glute. Stay here. If you want, you can reach your left arm around toward your right foot, calf, maybe your pant leg. Feeling that deepening quad stretch and right hip flexor stretch. Gently release your right foot if it's binding. Plant your left hand. Lower your left hip all the way to the floor. Just sitting back on that left side. Draw your left knee up until it touches the sole of your left foot. Hands behind your back for support or at heart center. Inhale, lift your knees, plant your feet on the floor. Rotate to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift your knees to the sky, feet on the floor, to the top of the mat. One more time, each side, adding on. Inhale, knees to the sky, feet on the floor. Rotate to the back of the mat, both knees on your mat for support. Inhale, lift your hips, press them forward, reach your arms back. Exhale, lower all the way down. Both hips on the floor, and lift your knees to the sky, feet on the floor, and rotate back to the top of the mat. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, press them forward, press your palms back. Exhale, lower all the way down. Once you arrive, plant your hands, slide your right leg back, coming back to that pyramid pose. Hold your right toes tucked, press into your finger pads. Inhale, lift your hips, planting your front left foot right where it was in that pigeon pose. Curtsy pyramid on the left side. This time we're going to rotate the hips in a counterclockwise motion. So as you push that right hip forward, you want to pull that left hip back. Noticing the deepening stretch along the left side. You can always create a bend in one or both of your knees. Get a little bit deeper, you can walk your hands towards the back right foot. Maybe bringing your nose toward your knee, heart to your thigh. Continuing to pull that left hip back, it'll naturally try to press forward. Release your hands to frame your left foot if they were anywhere else. Walk your hands to the inside of that left foot and then pivot your toes to the long edge of your mat. Once again, toes are slightly inward as your heels are out. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to really just hang down towards the floor. Maybe find a gentle sway. Releasing your lower back. Of course, if you bind your arms and ragdoll and your arms are brushing the floor, you can toe heel your feet closer together until they do not touch. Likewise, if you want to get a little bit deeper in your wide-legged forward fold, toe heel your feet further apart. Push your arms towards the floor. Walk your hands over to your left foot, right hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your left arm to the sky, wide-legged forward fold with a twist, opposite hand to foot. If you reach your left fingertips further back, not just stacking over your shoulders. Exhale, release your left hand back to meet the right. Walk your hands through center. And this time over to your right foot. Left hand on the floor on a block. Inhale, sweep your right arm to the sky. Deep spinal twist, reach those fingertips back. Exhale, release your right hand to meet the left. Stay here towards your right knee. We're going to find Skadasana, side low lunge on the right side. Option to place your hands on a block. We're going to bend into that right knee as we straighten that left leg. Lowering your heels, lowering your hips. You can stay here with your hands on the floor or blocks. You want to challenge your balance, you're welcome to bring your hands to heart center. Embrace those weebles and wobbles. We all have them. Open your wings. You can reach your right hand down to the inside of your right leg on the floor or on a block. Inhale, sweep your left arm to the sky. Gazing up or down. And you can find a half bind here, reaching your left hand around towards your right hip. Inhale, come back through center. Hands on the floor or on blocks at heart center. Try to keep the hips low, and we're going to transition over to the other side. Just like a creepy crawl. Deep bend that left knee. Left heel is elevated. Right leg is extended. You can point, flex, circle out that right ankle. You're welcome to always bring your hands to the floor or to blocks at any height. And you're going to bring your hands to heart center, rising up just a little bit. You want to try opening your wings, left arm to the floor, right arm to the sky. Maybe rotate that right arm back. For a half bind, release your right hand to your left hip. Gently come back to center. Plant your hands to the inside of that left foot on the floor on a block. We're going to walk our hands to the top of the mat. Pivot your feet. Plant your hands and step your left foot back. Come back to your down dog. Pedal it out. Come back to your breath. Allow the knees to come towards the floor. Keeping your toes tucked. Now draw your knees wide. Sink your hips towards your heels. Arms to the top of your mat, finding your child's pose. You're welcome to rest your forehead on the floor or a block. Likewise, your palms can be on the floor or on a block. Hips towards your heels, fingertips to the top of the mat, and just breathing here. Maybe find a gentle sway of your hips. Maybe allow your forehead to rock from side to side. Gently come back to center and just hold it here in stillness for 2 rounds of breath. Inhale, rise up, find a tabletop position. Lower to your left or right hip. Allow your legs to come out long to one side of your mat. Flexing your feet. Inhale, arms over your toes. Exhale, lower all the way down. Lower back, middle back, upper back, head, neck, and shoulders. And then tap your thumbs overhead. Release your palms by your side. Walk your heels in towards your hips. Palms facing in, pinkies in, thumbs out. Squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, lift your arms, tap your thumbs overhead. Exhale, lower your hips, lower your arms. Press into your feet, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, lift. Hold the hips high. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your chest. Elbows glide across the floor. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hips and arms lower. Once more, just like that. Inhale, hips and arms lift overhead, thumbs tap. Hold the hips high. Exhale, cactus the arms, palms facing up. Inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. Draw your knees into your chest. Curling yourself into a tight ball. Head, neck, and shoulders can stay grounded, or tucking your chin in towards your chest. Circle out your ankles, wiggle your toes. Keeping your right knee in towards your right shoulder, bind your hands on your right shin. Extend your left leg long to the opposite side of your mat, flexing your left foot to allow your left calf to come closer to the floor. Pull that right knee up and out towards your right shoulder, avoiding your rib cage. Maybe add some movement to that right foot. Release the bind of your hands on your right shin. Using your left hand, gently guide your right knee through your midline over to the left side of your body. Gaze can be up towards the sky or over your right shoulder for a deeper stretch. Maybe reach your right arm long. Keeping that right knee bent, bring both hips back on the floor, right knee to the sky. Bringing the sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg for reclined tree. If you're holding any tension in your glutes, you may not even notice it. Let it go, melt into your mat. Let go of tension you're holding in that right knee. Keeping your right knee bent, plant your right foot on the floor, knee to the sky. Walk your left foot in to meet the right. Draw your knees back into your chest. Keeping your left knee in toward your left shoulder, extend your right leg long. Flex your right foot to allow your calf to come closer to the floor. As you bind your hands on your left shin, pulling your left knee up and away from your rib cage towards your shoulder. Point, flex, circle out your left ankle, wiggle the toes. Gently release your bind using your right hand. Draw that left knee across your body and over to the right side. That left knee can be hovering in space. It can tap the floor or a block. Gazing up or over your left shoulder for a deeper stretch. Maybe reaching that left arm long. Gently come back to center. Keep that left knee bent. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right thigh for reclined tree on this side. Let go of any tension you're holding in your shoulders or your thighs. Keeping your left knee bent, plant your left foot on the floor, walk your right foot in to meet the left. Draw your knees back into your chest. This time, coat yourself into a tight ball, chin to chest, knees to your thighs. Extend your arms and legs long, opposite directions. Full body stretch, create a tiny arch in your lower back. And then release your arms to any comfortable position for your Shavasana. Shrug your shoulders up toward your ears and then relax them down. Clench your fist and then release your palms to the sky. Squeeze your glutes, engage your quads, and then let it go. Clench your toes if you're trying to pick up some laundry, and then spread your toes as wide as you can. Just resting here in Shavasana. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing some awareness back into your breath. Tuck your knees into your chest, reach your arms long overhead, and gently rolling to your favorite side, keeping your knees bent, using your bottom arm as a pillow. Fetal position is a sign of new beginnings. Gently using your top arm to press yourself up, coming to a comfortable seat of your choice. Palms facing up to receive, palms facing down to reserve energy. Lengthening through the crown of your head. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. The light, love in me honors and cherishes the light, love in you. I wish you a wonderful day and weekend ahead. Namaste.